Welcome back, everyone. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Prophetess Wendy, and I'm here with another prophetic dream that I want to share as the Lord is allowing. This dream I had February 19, 2025, and I named this one "The Plot to Burn Blacks." To burn black people. I wrote, I'm going to be reading from my phone, so please excuse me if I'm looking down. I wrote, I just had a dream that they are lining the streets of the black neighborhoods with gasoline. So when that neighborhood goes up in fire, everything and everyone will burn faster than anything else. I could see people running from the fire, but as they were running, the fire was also running them down. Looks like it was in New York or somewhere they have train tracks, because the street I was on had a train overpass. I found this out on my way somewhere on the highway. There was a car pile up, that it was a lot of traffic and we were slowly moving, so we had time to chit chat with each other, those who were traveling on the road. There was a white man, I call him the whistleblower, who made it known to me that the places that have the segregation of white and black neighborhoods, they are lining the black neighborhood streets with gasoline. So basically, you know how there's some neighborhoods that predominantly only white people live in it, and then there's some neighborhoods that predominantly only black people live in it. And we have other races and other culture that also is segregated like that in different areas. I think New York for sure is one of those places that certain areas that you go, you will find a certain demographic of people, people of color, and the Jewish people, they live in their own set of neighborhoods, and so forth and so on. So like that, they're segregated by color. So they are lining the black neighborhood streets with gasoline. Now, the dream shifted where now I was on such neighborhood. So when I got to such neighborhood, I was on the white street. So where the white people live in that neighborhood, I was there, and it seemed like a normal day. But then when I was on the black streets, meaning in the black neighborhood, I kept asking people if they could smell that gasoline. It was like when there's an accident and a gas tank spill gas on the ground, except the whole street was filled with it. The long breadth of where I was walking was all gasoline. So the more I walked, the more I could smell the gasoline. Like they literally lined the street from one end to the other. In this dream, I caught up with another prophetess, and I was telling her how I found out about what they're planning on doing and what they were doing. That as I was telling her, I was really angry. I was so angry. I could feel my chest tightening from such anger. And then I woke up and I was pondering on the dream, still angry. I know I heard September. So I don't know what they have planned, or if this thing is going to happen in a September month. I don't know. But anyhow, we have to be very, very careful and very alert, especially people of color that lives in predominantly people of color neighborhood, right? The Lord wants you to know that they're planning to light the whole streets, meaning basically, let's say they set a house on fire or a few houses on fire, then the people are able to escape the building. The fire is going to be running, because the more the fire is catching to gas, is the more it's trailing, it's running with you. So that's how the people were running, and the fire was chasing them down, because the street that they were running on was already lined with gasoline. So as they were running, the fire was chasing them, which is horrible, because it means that they're determined to burn us alive, determined by any means necessary. So it's not just throwing a gas bomb in your house and it's on fire. No, they're ensuring that the whole neighborhood is burnt flat with everyone in it. So if you're not a track star, if you cannot run fast, don't be sleeping too hard in your home. Don't put anything, what do they say, like it cannot happen. Don't think that your neighborhood is so safe, because mostly your people live in it. They're coming, they're preparing to do wickedness to people of color in America. So be warned and be vigilant. Be very vigilant to sleep with one eye open. A figure of speech, but you understand what I mean. To not take anything for granted, and anything that looks suspicious, do not just think it's just nothing. Be vigilant, really vigilant, and make preparation to know what you and your family will do if such a time ever come in your neighborhood where you have to escape and your family has to escape. Know what you're going to do. Yeah, so that was the dream. So that's the warning from ya, that they're planning to burn blacks, black people, brown people, people of color. They're planning to set those neighborhoods on fire because they want to burn us to death. That is their plan. Be warned. Okay, that's it for this prophetic dream, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.